I just like genuinely love these two guys, and so I don't get to see them enough. So just having them together in a room, whether it was dinner or whether it was being in the operating room, has been really lovely.
One of the great thrills in life is seeing the results of your education in the form of a student and have them become hopefully better than you are. And I really feel that Jordan is that person. He is I'm totally convinced he's a better surgeon than I was. And I bet he's a better surgeon than he was when he was your resident. He's had a lot of training, a lot of experience, and he's taught himself some things, but he's also had some great education, and he's had a huge experience. And it makes him better. And I want him to be better than me. I'm proud of that. I'm not saying, oh God, I really screwed up because I wasn't as good as him. No, I'm proud of the fact that he is an outstanding surgeon. And you've had the same experience. Well, he's an example from you. I haven't seen him do a Lafort 3, and I haven't seen him do a craniosynostosis as you did on a regular basis, but I'll bet he does it better than you did. Well, at least I hope he did.
I do too. I absolutely do, and I'm sure that he does. He's had additional training that I never had, and particularly with the jaw. Yeah.
He had that training with Marshak too. He had an extensive craniofacial training.
Exactly, and what I saw yesterday was the implementation of all the basics that I had trained him. And, from the prepping of the incision, the management of the hair, right on through the utilization of the instruments, modifying the bone, it was all just like, and the end result was he was able to do a lot of surgery in a very short amount of time because he knew what came next. Yep. And that's one of Jordan's talents, is to be able to choreograph and organize and anticipate. There was very little conversation with the nurse in the operating room because it's not necessary. And that was one of the things that I sort of highlighted in the training. So anything that reduces the amount of time of an operation is to the great benefit of the patient because it's less time to have problems and get sick and have to recover. So shorter is better, and I was very pleased to see the things that I thought were important that I trained Jordan to do in action, and to see the result, which I thought was excellent.
Fast in itself is not necessarily a compliment, but fast under control and with the help and handing of instruments, in other words, time savers, becomes faster surgery, but it's not necessarily fast surgery.
That's right. It's just like driving on the racetrack.
Yep.
The guy that's out there making all the noise and smoking the tires is not the fastest guy. Yep. It's the guy you don't see that's going to win because he's focused and he's balanced and he's moving things along. And that's exactly what we saw. It's very gratifying. Yep. It's very gratifying.
So to answer the question, I think it's a fantastic result of himself and the training he's had and the results he's getting.
Absolutely.
It's wonderful.
And put a number on it, Jordan, because I can't count that high. How many years of training?
Probably 16.
I mean, it's a lot. I did 4 years of college. I had this I guess it was a combined, was it 6 years or 5 years I did of combo general surgery, plastic surgery. Then I did
Okay, so there's 8 and 6 is 14.
Yeah, and then I did
craniofacial.
A year with you.
Right.
I did
15.
like 9 months in Paris and another 6 in Zurich.
16. A year with me, 17.
I did 2 years with you. You keep forgetting the second
Well,
year.
one of you were operating one of them, but we were there together. So there you are, 18, 19 years.
19 years. It's a lot of training. And the fellows that I've trained, we have at
Well, Jaffers is at the head of Children's Hospital Orange County.
He's chief of pediatrics as a craniofacial surgeon at Orange County Hospital.
You got Loma Linda.
Loma Linda. We have one in Oklahoma City.
UVA.
We have UVA, Penn State. And
who's at Penn State? Never mind, that's all right.
Yeah,
Interesting. Well, so yeah, you got your education
Coast to
all over the
coast.
country.
Coast to coast. Hopkins, we have one at Hopkins.
Fantastic.
So,
There you
so
are.
that's that's the lineage that he comes from. It's when you can train people and you can place them in institutions of that caliber from coast to coast. It shows what the quality of training that he's had, just for my little part.